things in this class. It's a class only. It will be a discussion, but before that, I want to more than anything of how to your most of your businesses are already way ahead of mine. But this is just a small business startup. But I'll also like to talk about how I've been pitching around areas, how I've been basically building a digital scape outside my there. So please let me know how this is feedback and all. It's a very basic thing. So I basically run an art school, Soulflow. Some of you know this. And the one rule for any of this, even for this workshop, even for our workshop, is to be proactive. So guys, please ask a lot of questions, interact with each other. I'll be asking you to do a lot of exercises into this. It's going to be fun. So basic introduction, I went to IIM Shillong. Then after that, I was working with corporates, but then COVID happened. And I lost a little bit of my memory, and I decided that, and I came to his art class. I started drawing with him. And that's when I realized my memory was coming back. It was a very therapeutic thing. And I realized I'm going to be part of this. The universe blessed us. We were able to, achieve a lot of things together. Since in this 1 year itself, we had started with 5,000 rupees a month income. And now we are in a revenue of 5 to 6 lakhs per month. It's been very good. And the number of students, our community, it's absolutely beautiful. We are people who have been able to make money out of art. But today I'm not going to talk about just this art workshop, because अगर ये एक success होता तो it would be like just a fluke. I have actually applied it to one of my other businesses, which is journaling. I'll be showing that as well, and that is what I want to talk about. So this has been my journey, the timeline. Niranjan dropped out in 2020. He was doing his free class, and Soulflow used to teach. Then in 2021, I came when I lost my memory and I had to take classes. And since then, I used my IIM brain into this. And today, Soulflow is what it is. Okay. So before we go any further, I really like it if you like, or if you paste all your social media handles in the chat as well. Let's get to know each other. So this 1 minute, I want all of you to spend and write a little bit about your company in the chat box and talk about it. You can introduce yourself, you can present the problem, just a very short sentence. Hi, I am Sanchari. I run India's first art gym. Here is the link. Simple. Or if your idea is not ready, you can just say, I want to build myself in the field of, say, writing, in the field of cooking. And please post it in the chat. That will also help me customize this workshop so I can talk more about what is it that you particularly want. Are you a chef? Are you a tarot card reader? Are you a artist? Do you have a company that does eco-sustainable goods? What is it that your company does? And guys, save all this, because I'm telling you, now that I have started, I only buy from these communities only. Because now I know the easiest way to get good quality stuff is through them. So if I need a book, I will contact Book Elfia. So all this. So get to know each other. Drop in your chat. Let's read them. Mysteries of Anubhuti is here. I actually had a very long and nice talk with Anubhuti yesterday about chocolates. Yes. Samatha, hi. SMC. Oh, beautiful. Writing on LinkedIn, Saloni. You can give us a lot of tips. Everybody here is struggling with LinkedIn. There is going to be a section completely on LinkedIn. Do that, guys. And so I hope your papers are ready. We are on the start. I'm on full speed today. So we are absolutely, before I go towards what is to be done and do, we are going to do a small brand quiz. That is like, that's why I want you to be very proactive. Lunch hai. Lunch ke baad everybody usually gets a little lazy and they're like, but we have to do it. Rashmi ma'am is here. Of course, Rashmi ma'am, a lot of what I have done today is from your book. It's a very big affirmation to have you here. Welcome to this. Your book was the
Sanchari.
Shillong Library, I remember. First book I picked up. It was the only fiction thoda lag raha tha that I can read non-fiction, and it changed my life so much. Pleasure to have you here. Gangotri is here. Hi, Salad Mata.
Hey, hi Sanchari. Hi everyone.
So glad you guys could make it. I soch rahi thi Onam karu, ye karu, but I'm glad I made this choice. So again, all the things that one of the reasons why I'm showing you is also this, to show you that businesses don't need a lot of things to set up your social media account and do it. It's very easy doable. I'm going to show you absolutely easy tools that I'm going to use. In fact, I'm trying to launch Canva only here. I made the quiz itself on Canva, and this is, can you see my screen? Give me a one if you can see my screen. Okay. So we are going to do a short quiz. The concept of the quiz is that I will be asking you a couple of questions and you will have to give yourself marks. So at the end of this quiz, you will basically have a roadmap to your entire journey on social media or whatever it is that you are trying to build, whatever it is that you want to, achieve in it. So give the quiz very honestly. There were sections where you might get completely zero, where you might do really bad in it, but do not feel bad about them ki yaar it is there. The reason why we are doing this is so that we can grow together. And I'm very glad. The only thing I tell a lot of people, the only thing that I've learned in IM is to make PPTs. That is the biggest uptake, my takeaway from that. PPTs is something I'm very good at and I enjoy making. It's my art actually. So I will be discussing these six segments. You can give yourself individual scores to each segment. And at the end of this segment, we will take an average quality of it. Okay. Some of you might already be having full marks in all of this. So all the best. Let's start. So give yourself marks. There are relevant marks given in front of it, whichever applies to you. If you are already registered, if you have like a trademark, if your logo is registered, any part of it, give yourself a big 5. If you have made minimum, and this is for very small, the time period is by this month. Maybe this month you have made already 10K. You have at least 10 clients, and by 10 clients I mean clients who are regular, not one time kabhi purchase kiya and all. They have an ideal ticket value of more than 5,000 and you are in contact with them. You have a very clear product and service ready. You have more than 2 employees and your sales are greater than 1 lakh in 3 months. That is 1 lakh each month, not accumulated. So first of all, if you are at a very nascent stage, that's completely okay. I told you we're going to grow. If you are a 13, please don't say yahan pe there's nothing of value to me. A lot of things are happening. Maybe you will score a 0 in the probably next section. So stay tuned. So then you give yourself marks for any of the following that apply to you. That means where are your presence? Are you on FB, IG, LinkedIn, and YouTube? If you are on Pinterest, give yourself a +2. Pinterest is the new upcoming thing, and I am right now saying if you are a creative business, if you are cooking, if you are into art, if you are into food, put yourself out on interest. If you are into books, if you have more than 20K followers on any of the accounts. Pranjali, you should take a lot of notes. This is very useful for people doing mandala art and all this. You should definitely get on this board. Even for books and all, most people are nowadays linking towards Pinterest. So that's one avenue you'll probably do. Okay. Post one story a day. And this is a challenge that I know I will address later. A lot of people say, kya story dale yaar, what content to put? We'll discuss that later. If you have a social media content calendar ready with you right now, you know exactly 1 month mein kya post karna hai, give yourself one. If you have an updated bio, which means on your Instagram handles, on your social media, Facebook, when was the last time you have updated it? Go and have a look at it, update it. In fact, you can do it right now. A small update brings a very big change, let me tell you, so do that. Okay. Next goes to this leads. And please ask questions, guys. All your questions are there. Yeah, you can talk. So if you have a payment gateway, you are not using GPay for transitions or anything. If you use a lead management system, let us, you have a proper way of calculating leads, etc. If you can tell it, give yourself this. And a lot of new people have joined in. Hi guys, we are in the middle of a quiz, so just join along and don't worry, the quiz I will give it to you later also, and I'll also request you to share what you do in the chat box. Tell us about your businesses. So now, before I will go on, you'll have to do one small thing for me. That is, you'll have to go and like my social media page. Go to Instagram and click on Soulflow Art. And you don't have to do it, guys. What I meant to tell you is this is how you actually do it. If you're having a live, if you're doing it, offer something in value. And when they're in hook turn, you can ask them to like it. People will not like unless and until, अगर मैंने starting में बोला होता please like and all, you probably might not have done it. But now you are in the middle of the quiz, you are interested in doing your scores, you are getting it, so you are in this. Just 1 minute. So I'm giving you a chance to like each other, and guys, click all of your social media handles in the chat box as well. I want this more than anything. I want all of you to interact. So guys, put all of your Instagram handles, personal handles, or kuch bhi ho jaye, just put them in. 1 minute for interaction. Yeah, here to network. Meri story bahut baar I have shared with hundreds of people. I also want you all to interact with each other. So all of you keep complaining on the groups about reach and all. This is how you get a reach, girls. This is how you reach. You go somewhere and you share your credentials. Ki this is what I do. This is there. I haven't added this in the points, but how many of you have like your visiting cards? Click in an eye if you have a proper visiting card with you at times. Okay. I'll address a very big truth bomb. All this show, this is going to be about very truth bombs. I'm a very honest person. I tell people on their face their business will not work or with where stage is it. So the first truth bomb that you need to know is if you want somebody to like your pages. Oh, Deepa ma'am, you're traveling and why should you like it? That's because there's no free lunch in this world. You have to offer them something, you have to give them something to do it. So make your accounts more about information. I'm just not saying give out gifts or give this, but give them something that keeps them hooked on. For me, I offered you
बारिश नहीं उधर जाने तो फंस जाते थे लोग, बारिश से इधर नहीं, फिर यहाँ से निकलते फिर आगे बारिश. अच्छा, बारिश नहीं.
Okay. I'm going in a little rushed pace, more pace than I usually do, but that's because I'm not taking this like a workshop, but that's only just for you guys to enjoy and play along. Okay. So stage of brand we've gone through leads. You have liked each other's pages and connect with each other later. Now for marketing. So which of these marketings are you already doing? If you're doing email marketing, give yourself a +1. If you're doing WhatsApp marketing. And guys, this is something not many people are talking about, but your WhatsApp profile is your biggest brochure, is your biggest, catalog. You can just update of it. If you still don't have a WhatsApp business account, which does not have links to your social media page, which does not have a catalog of the products you are doing, you are missing out. Anubhuti, Gangotri, all should put out since your food businesses, your menus should be out on your business thing. So update it frequently, because that's the easiest way to contact. Even before you have made contact with the lead can contact you. Then the next part is you have a brochure ready. You have seen how easily on the groups I put everything into visual. I like ye poster bana liya, wo bana liya. That's because I have Canva. Keep a brochure ready. People, if you ask them, go to my page and find out what about me, doesn't work. Have a ready-made with you that you can share with anyone. Okay, then an active WhatsApp FB community. This is what is where you should be chasing. Social media accounts is other. It is important that you have an active community. I'll in a minute that how I've been Soulflow has been built on ads, but I was able to do a complete organic journaling workshop just because of this active community. And if you know Canva +3, because you're saving yourself 35,000 to 40,000 a month on graphic designers, you can just do this task yourself. It's not rocket science. Okay, so now we go to stage of brand we have done. So what is your score so far, girls? Ladies, put in your score in the group. Let's see what score is it. And please be very honest, Koi. There's no shame in it. Some of you might be 0, some of you might be the full score. I also don't have a full score into this, honestly. So tell me. 14, 20. Should we do a quick recap of it? Do you want a quick recap so that you can get through the scores again? Gangotri has a very high score. Let's do a quick. Please keep yourself on mute. Yeah. Otherwise, the recording won't catch my voice. So the first is stage of brand. We are the evolved version of, why the house homemakers coming in. They used to come and play those housey tambola games, kitty party. Our kitty party is about brand quizzes. I'm feeling very proud of myself. So lead, then marketing, and that's it. Somebody trying to say something. I can hear a lot of. Okay, now it's fine. Chalo guy. Okay, so let's go to the next part of this.
Sanchari, that's Pooja Mishra who's still on unmute. So maybe calling out or just muting her at your end.
I'll just mute. Okay, I have muted all of you, but please feel free to talk and ask anytime you want to do. I'm just doing it for the sake of this recording. Okay, so as we evaluate your score and do it, we are going to increase it. But before that, a very important part of this is hydrate. You gave yourself, I always talk about micro habits, and that's how it forms. Whenever you are sitting, just sit with a glass of water and keep drinking. So now I'm going to, these are basically a lot of jargons that you keep on hearing whenever people talk. I've seen group chat, maybe people keep on putting this. If you go to any agency, an agency will tell you, you will need all of this. Madam, you will need CRM scheduler, you will need gateway designing, you will need all of this. And this is exactly what my reaction to is. I worked in an agency. I know exactly how it works. They would make like this huge deck of PPTs, give you a lot of information and think that without you, you will not be able to do. So usually people will spend 2 lakhs on agency fees, on tools, etc. But I have been able to scale up all this in just 15K. And I'll tell you the exact breakup also in the next, how I have made it into 15K. And this is of course the offering. When I make it to Exley, I sell this for 10K, I give a discount. But this is not applicable. So let's go to the first thing, the stage of the brand. So a lot of you are small business who are just starting it or maybe in the process of it. So I will suggest that trust it. Nothing comes with a big success and all. You might hit success overnight, but more of it is slow cooking. I have been this journaling ka workshop to launch for me right now. I've like struggled kitne din and months lage hai. And the first thing that I ask people to do with their businesses is to write a commitment certificate. And if you are interested, I don't know what mood you are guys into. I would like if you could take a piece of paper and just write this, that I, XYZ, commit to my business XYZ in 100%. And it's just something that you make a promise to yourself. You can make a commitment certificate, keep that in your journal. You can keep that in your wallet. It just make sure you are more loyal to the cause. That's what I'll say, because some of you might be doing a side hustle, or some of you have already been in the corporate thing. Sometimes it feels, kyun kar rahe hai business? So give yourself a commitment certificate, like a pledge. It really works. So about social media, a lot of people ask me, the biggest question is social media, kaise karna hai, kya karna hai, Sanchari, how to post how to post reels. And also there is just one rule for Pinterest, for social media, that is 5-3-1 rule. You have to post 5 stories a week, 3 posts a week, and 1 reel. And reel is not mandatory. आप सबका एकदम BP बढ़ जाता है reels का नाम सुन के, because you think कि reels is there, but there is no secret to it. Just do it. Reel can be something very simple, like you just posting a quote, or you don't have to come in front of the camera as well. If you are still very conscious, join the reel course by Saurav Jain. I have told that to a lot of people to do it. It will help you with that. But reels is a very easy way to connect to new accounts. stories and post का ना echo chamber बन जाता है. You are just watching the stories of the 10 people or 15 people you follow. So go for the reels method. It will really get there. The other social media which Saloni is a better client person to talk about is LinkedIn. Leverage LinkedIn. All of you have very good credentials. You can use that to grow on LinkedIn. People actually want to listen to you. This is a very hotbed for you. LinkedIn, go and join it. I know थोड़ा Facebook जैसा हो गया है. Lot of like very cringy stories are there, but you can be the trailblazer there. So social media ke liye you need 3 buckets. No, I'm not putting Bangalore ka depicting Bangalore's weather right now, but there are 3 social media buckets that you basically need to post in. The first is educational, which is why people will follow. Give them free ka gyan. Why do they need this product? Why do it? For let me read your businesses. For Gangotri, it might be, why do I need to have go to a bar to have salad? मैं घर पे क्यों नहीं salad बना सकता? So educational is very important. Yes, NPG, I'll share this with it. What is the eco business? Why should I shift to an eco-friendly business? Pranjali wants to do mandala. मैं mandala art तुमसे क्यों लूँ? इतने लोगों तो education का कर रहे हैं mandala art का. What is special in mandala art? For Rashmi ma'am, it might be this only. Why should why are you a right coach? There's Gitika Khanna out there who's already doing it for 4 years and she has her own, what do you say, did it. So you have to offer them education, tell them tips about writing. Every day put a story on how can you do it. I have been journaling now. I'm like every day putting a story. This is my life. This is what I'm doing. This is do it. So lead by example. And I've told you this Anubhuti, you need to put on more of what are special in your chocolates. Why are they priced higher? So that your audience gets to know what is it. The second bucket is informational, where you give out information on how to prescribe to your courses, how to join in your thing, how to buy things. Those are more of your information about your product. Ki acha, so week mein you can do perhaps 2 days of a week. You tell people that reading is a very good habit, eating salads is a very good habit, 5 reasons why you should do a salad, 5 reasons why you should do mandala, and then 2 days you endorse your brand. I can teach you to do the right mandala art. I can teach you to do this. Okay. And the third bucket is entertaining. Yes, ladies, you have to enter this arena. And by entertaining, I don't go and do stupid reels or go do goofy stuff. You can do absolutely things like playing a quiz. Like you could do a food quiz. How many ingredients can you see in this chocolate? How many ingredients can you see in this salad? Can you guess the number of this? Give them tips and trivia. Give them tips on, if you have a book account, maybe you can give them tips on what is the latest books read. Share articles from other people, but entertain them. See, like I just entertained you. With a little change of attention, your attention gets back again. So entertain people, put 5 stories, 3 posts and 1 reel, and your job is done. Don't overthink it, just post whatever you can. A very quick way that I ask people to do in the workshop is post a story right now about this webinar, that I'm attending this workshop with these people. So anybody in your networking who is trying to build their own business, they will also be interested. Ki, hey, I didn't know you do this. I also do this. Can we like collaborate once? This has really worked for me in the past, and I really encourage this. Go and put a story, tag as many people as you can. Today I met these women and do it. Network is equal to net worth. Reach, you people keep complaining. ऐसे ही build होता है reach, by interacting with each other. Okay. So we can do it, guys, and we can do it as well. If you know Canva, you are already empowered. Trust me, Canva makes your job really easy. A lot of questions will be there कि बहुत generic template बन जाता है. It becomes the same thing as others and all, but you can customize this as well. So let me in fact show you how simple Canva is. Canva pe I would suggest all of you, and this is the first investment I'm going to ask you to make in this workshop, is go for a Canva Premium, because Canva Premium really allows you to get into nitty-gritties of this. It lets you build your own brand palette. I'll show you. I think it's for $1499 for a year. Best investment I've ever made. My, in fact, visiting card, all my bottles, every merchandise I sell, everything has been made here. How many of you already know Canva, guys? Can you like put up in a on a 0 to 10? How confident are you with Canva? Can you put that's how much time I'll spend on Canva then? On a scale of 1 to 10, 6. Oh, Saloni must be very good. Yeah, you're already on LinkedIn and all. So this is it. See, this my visiting card was built here. This quiz was made here. All these graphics, etc. Everything I just make it here. My brochure has been made here. And this is when I will slyly do my promotion of what I do. This is how I sneak into and certainly will tell you with the help of a brochure what my business is all about. A lot of people ask me that, you know, you were always meant to be an entrepreneur. तुम्हारे में sense है, but trust me, it was all because of my partner. He is the one who got me to believe that I can start an entrepreneur journey and do this. Otherwise, I was a very corporate daftari person. So he's the one also who pushed me कि तुम journaling का करो, take your journaling into a more serious hobby. I used to do it for myself and I was very good at it. And he's the one who said, you can teach this to people. And I recognize that there is a segment of people. In fact, when I went to Ankur Variku, uncle also, he also loved this concept of journaling. Then Sattvic movement, which I'm very attached to, they love this process. And I decided that there's this whole blue ocean for journaling as well. People are really getting into the concept of gratitude, in the concept of positivity, etc. But there's no certain guide in it. So I'm having to read a lot. I had to read a lot. I had to build a lot of base for this and this module. Tonight also I have a class. Some of these I Am women are into my class. I feel so honored. Sarmila and all is there. This time this registrations have closed, but I will be opening this again in October. Please do join. It's a very self-explorative journey. I have seen women break down and express themselves in this class. I take them through meditations like this. Multiverse Meditation. It's a must for Marvel fans. They love this beautiful meditation we do. And I take them to the level 10 life. So that's a bit, and all this brochure was built on Canva. So instead of having to tell you what I do, I can just show you with simple clicks. And LinkedIn ka, because we mentioned, that's how I grew massively on LinkedIn as well. So this is when I started doing it. When I lost my job in EY, or rather say I did not want to continue my job at EY, I went into LinkedIn, I updated my profile, I put myself out there, and I started getting very good job offers. So that's when I started knowing that LinkedIn has a lot of potential. This was the story that got viral. So this is again, see, I have this full deck ready. जब भी कोई भी आता है workshop में, I just show them this and it's done. So prepare a deck for yourself, guys. Have this ready. Whatever you do, whatever your achievements are, just keep it ready. It's not just for yourself. It's not just for selling yourself or out there. Even if you're hiring employees, or even if you're, looking out for opportunities, it's easier to just get your voice across. So promise me that you're going to go back and build yourself a nice profile, maybe on Canva, maybe on your Microsoft Word, but build yourself out there. So the next is by the leads management, and this is somewhere a lot of people get very low scores on, because even if your businesses are very high, you're still struggling with leads management, not with the number of influxes. Like Instagram pe log aake koi product leke ja raha hai, somebody is contacting you here and there, but how are you able to do it? So a lot of this faff we have learned in MBA colleges. We have all gone through Kotler and we know all this. But I'm not going to show you all through this. I'm going to tell you about the tool that I use. I have expressed myself a lot on this tool. बहुत बार बोला है. Let me give you a live performance itself here. So this is my Exley creator tool. By the way, last week I went to this excellent Exley summit. I've invited some of them over here also. There were so many creators who were right at my face. Some were just clicking it out, hitting out. It was beautiful knowing their tips. And so this is what the creator Exley dashboard will look. I think some of you have already attended my webinar and attended a demo of them. I suggest you take a demo of this beautiful tool. So firstly is they will help you build a web page. It's not really a very landing website kind, but it's a functional landing page. If you are just beginning out and you don't want to invest on a website, if you don't want to spend too much money into this, you can simply have a landing page like this. So this is completely, it comes with the tool itself, where you can launch your courses and classes. So instead of like reaching out, I just give people this website ka link ki yahan pe dekh lo, yahan se le lo. So my September journaling summit is here. Then all these packages are here. So all these classes are here. You can upload your testimonials, etc. I also have a more comprehensive website landing page actually, which I use for conversions. So if you are looking for more active conversions, you need something like this, which is more pixel activated. You can see the screen, right? This website. Thumbs up from someone. I've been ignoring the chat box in this. Thank you, Deepa. Yeah, I'm good at it. Yeah, you can see. So this is there. This is the landing page conversion. Guys, for 1 year, I'm using this only. मेरा लाख का business सिर्फ एक इसी landing page से हुआ है. इसमें बस एक छोटी सी cute सी video we put that works for us and all. That's it. And this you can build on yourself also. I tried building it myself, but then somebody offered और उससे हमने करा लिया. But this is very doable. You can take those 1 hour workshops and build it on yourself. Otherwise, Exley is always there. So let's go back to the dashboard. So on the dashboard itself, this is the most useful tool for somebody like me who's very bad with maths. I cannot calculate. I cannot do Excel. Saloni, do you have a question?
Yeah. Hi. What tool have you used for your website? Not the Exley one, but like where there is more information.
WordPress.
Okay, you use WordPress. All right.
Yeah, this is plain WordPress. I bought my testimonial.
And what theme or template did you use? Because I have my WordPress, but theme or template?
I'll share with you. Some of this was customized and all. I'll share the right name of this template with you. Actually, I have started working with a guy called Mayank, who's a freelancer. He does them very well. So I provide the Canva and all. Because a large part of this maintenance as well. आप बना खुद लोगे, but ये maintain करने में बहुत मुश्किल है. Like updating the data every time, going it. So I'm rather like, चलो ये outsource कर लेते. He doesn't charge much. I think total we've paid him 15,000-20,000 for this whole thing. Yeah. So this you can see.
I will reach out offline to you.
Yeah, absolutely. Please do. So this is this is proof of this, something I do for my ego exercise every day. Whenever I feel very stressed, I just come here and check my dashboard out because I am not competent enough कि मैं अपना उसमें करूँ. And this figure gives me a beautiful sleep. So this is something I do for my ego boosting. So you can see this automatic dashboard is there, and the best feature of this is this lead feature. So whenever all these leads come, I can directly send them a message ki, hey, I saw that you were interested in this, my program. Could I do? And I use a WhatsApp bulk tool. I can message all of you in less than 5 minutes, sending you a message on how thankful I am for this and all. It's a very easy tool. So this is how I track my leads, which is where going. But this is not just the story. It's the first part of it. This is how you can build your offering. It is absolutely simple. You click on create an offering, tuck, 3 steps later, your offering is ready. For some of you who might want to record your recorded classes, might be like tutorials, you can do this. If you're planning to take consultations, you're a consultant, this is how I take my tarot consultant or these small business consultants. I use this for an appointment. Okay. Rashmi ma'am, like for these subscriptions, maybe you can do a newsletter subscription or some of this, all those things you can do. Payment links this is for your ads. When you want to make a tracking link that people can track in, this is how you can do them. This is again traffic analysis is a highly advanced version of that. Discount codes is a feature most of these payment gateways don't offer. Here you can make very easily discount codes and apply and offer to them. So like I have all these ones, I do them. So one thing I do in my workshop right then and there, I create a discount in front of them. That gives them a lot of confidence ki yaar, matlab nahi, they are being honest, they are giving it to me right now. So that believes in a lot. Marketing creatives is this really nice feature that I got them to build because I wanted this. So you can make your Canva, you don't have to learn Canva also, you can directly make your creatives here. You can simply put your creatives here and they'll be all done. If you want to have this, I would suggest that I'm not the right person to suggest this. What you can do is I will be dropping Tanvi's number here. You can contact Tanvi and she'll give you a free demo of all this thing. Take a demo at least more than anything. You'll understand all this again. This is the best feature, of course. Customers ka sabka booking aa jata hai. I can contact them directly through WhatsApp here also. Sorry, not here. So I can contact them directly. I can ask them to join my WhatsApp group. I can track the participants, everything I can do here. Leads also I get. So all these leads that I get captured, I can message them as well. So you can see this is a pretty good score, right? 390 leads captured, 100 has been converted. This is my revenue. And these people would, and I'm very sure some of you are not even tracking them. They're just losing you. You are losing them in the pipeline. So do this. Then this web page is very easy to edit from here. I'm not taking towards there. And you can track attendance, certificates, feedbacks, ad manage, everything. So actually all of this is available, and it's and nobody asked me the price. Mostly people ask me the price. They work on a commission model. A one-time price is I think 2,000 rupees, and then they add commission. So I'm dropping the link here for you all to register and join in.
Sanchari, quick question.
Yeah.
How do you deal with leads which come via WhatsApp or other channels, not on your landing page? Because like a lot of my business comes through WhatsApp for business or my personal number once in a while, but usually all my leads come through WhatsApp, wherever they found me.
So whenever your leads come somewhere, you lead them to there na ki hi, oh, I love that you seek to interest in this. Now you can register using this link.
Okay, I have more thoughts, but I'll take them offline because my business is high ticket value and with very senior folks usually.
But they can enter the details and everything, etc. Like this can be a contact taking information. You can draw.
Okay.
I have an input here.
Yeah.
I find it very difficult to for people to go to the website and do the entire process and entering things. Like I have a website which, people can come and order chocolates, but even then I notice the amount of resistance, like senior age people, though they will never do it. Even the younger people, they will see something on the website, they come back, they text me over WhatsApp, ki, can I place an order? Will you deliver it? And after like 5 reassurances, I have to really push them to go back to the website. Even now, like despite having a website and everything, I'm taking orders on WhatsApp and then manually collating it.
So what happens, similar to what Anubhuti said, right? My clients need a lot of high touch, and I used to run boot camps. It's been on pause for a while. Even people from this cohort who would be interested, there are times I would manually remember and be like, Ari, have you filled the form? Do I need to leave a spot for you? And I would do only small 20 people workshops. So which is I was asking, does Exley have a feature where you can just
Saloni Anubhuti, I'll be very honest with you, it won't work for big ticket clients. So what the part of business that I'm showing you is the small ticket one where I'm taking like 5,000 from people, 350 from people. Okay, I have this entire customized consultation that I take with people, or if I the one-to-one classes that I take with kids. I have not even advertised it anywhere on the page and all. For that I charge something like 2,000 to 3,000 per hour as well. Even the corporate ones, those you cannot sell through this. In fact, putting them on the same platform will not there. If your client is anywhere offering a high ticket, you have to be very personal with them. So there is second method which I'll tell you. You have to build one landing page where there is nothing on this. You just have a calendar link that
Calendly use karo ya type form use karo, basically, right?
Book a slot with me. I'll come half an hour. I'll explain my product to you like I'm explaining it to you right now. Okay, this is what I can do for business. And in the end, tell that if you want to work with me, here is the link. Register.
Calendly, type form, all of G forms, G sheet, everything I have. The reason I was asking with Exley is that it becomes a central space. Otherwise, all my leads are scattered all over.
Definitely get Canva, because यहाँ पे ना leads को messaging भी जाता है. For example, how are you giving them receipts? How are you telling them that your class is confirmed, your seat is confirmed?
Yeah.
So this way they're giving you constantly. They will themselves only tell ki acha, your like one feature is I have subscription model. So subscriptions का उनको model चला जाता है कि you have not purchased this, you do it right now.
So okay, so got it.
And another thing, very good thing about Exley is that they are ready to customize things for you. If you are somebody who can get money and stuff, right, they will customize everything for you. For me, they have included a lot of features. Oh, sorry, I've joined the Zoom link. Let me share the Exley link. Just talk to this person, get a demo. It might solve a lot of your problems that you felt were solvable.
Got it. Thanks.
And Saloni, I know a lot of LinkedIn coaches who have worked with Exley and grown a lot with there. You can definitely grow here in Skithrough.
Yeah, I know. It looks very, very interesting. But like my workshop ticket size is 3K. My personal, so which is why I was asking. But I don't want to take up everybody's time. because it all comes majorly through WhatsApp. So I was like, if Exley has a feature, great. Otherwise, I can figure something else.
I'll show you, Saloni. I have 5,000 ki ticket amounts also here. There, 7,000 ki bhi. This is all doable, very doable. Don't worry. Like, and when they see, when they come, you know, you have to write them. Let me show you how it is done. Masterclass ka dikhao, chalo journaling ka dikhati hu, which is my new business. So I'm trying to promote, and it's very simple. People, there is a very few. I think 4% people drop out with this page. So here you can see that there is, these classes have already happened. This much classes is left. It's 2,000. You can apply a coupon code. There's all information is given. So all the FAQs are given here. So this is not a website, but this is very doable. And then you book a spot.
Huh.
Okay. Questions, ladies? How did you find it? I will keep on talking if you don't. I'm surrounded by introverts in my art classes, so I'm the only one talking there. So please, guys, talk and tell me.
Sanchari, Mukta here.
Hi.
Hi. Sorry, I'm on the road, so my video's off. Does Exley have any option where you pay more but not commission? Like the commission is lesser. 10% is too much, yeah.
No, it's not 10%. It's 7%.
Then, how much?
7.
Okay.
Even
that is a bit much. And they also have the payment integrated into that.
7 was the last time. I think abhi the offer they are doing it is 4. I'm so sorry.
Oh,
I don't know about the payment and all. Pooja was there in the last one. Pooja, can you tell me what is the offer Exley has given? Pooja has, I think, registered with Exley. Okay. I don't remember. I'm not.
Yeah. So for me, what they did was, I think in that workshop they offered 4,999 and then 5% commission. And if you want to go for a higher plan, then I think it's 20,000 per annum. And then you can pay, I think, 2% commission.
That's the one I use because usme Zoom ka bhi subscription free hai, so I take more, and 2% katta hai. Pehle bahut kat raha tha, 2% is okay.
And this is inclusive of a payment gateway?
Yeah, everything. All the
things. Yes.
Is there. I'm dropping the number of Tanvi here itself, so you guys can contact Tanvi, or I'll connect, or DM me. I'll connect you with Tanvi.
It makes sense because InstaMojo charges a bunch. It gives you some of these features.
Yeah, InstaMojo mein na, there is no support. Tumhara transaction fail ho raha hai, there is no place where you can get a resolution. Here, they call me and say, Sanchari, she was trying to do it. Can you contact her and reach her? So
yeah.
Beautiful here.
Yeah. Yes.
So anybody who's interested in doing Exley, and the offer that Pooja said that was for 5,000, I'll ask Tanvi to give you guys the same offer. Otherwise, I think it was for 7,000 and uska 4% tha. I'll tell them to get you the 5,000 and as well.
And just to add to it, right? I've been using Exley for past 1 week or so. And the customer service is excellent. Like, I'm very hesitant in making creatives and all. So I'll call them and tell them, can you do it for me? Actually, I'm on the road, so the network is really bad. I'm not sure.
No, yaar, their service, Pooja was, but the service is very good. Actually, they started as a party planning committee, and I was almost joining them. I know all their founders, but then tab unke paas paisa nahi tha, and then COVID happened. Then they built this payment gateway and all. And in fact, Exley is the reason why me and Niranjan have met. Exley's manager used to be, my best friend used to be Niranjan's business manager. He introduced us. So I thought, Exley also a lot of things. But it's a nice tool. I definitely don't endorse what I don't like. This is a tool worth investing. Canva ek le lo. For Canva is one tool you can definitely invest in. Exley is one tool you can invest in. And What's Promo for promotional messages and bulk messaging. Baki questions? Ask questions.
Can you message the name of that WhatsApp bulk messaging?
Okay. WhatsApp Promo.
WhatsApp Promo. Okay.
That is the cheapest one that I could find. Baki, all the tools were very expensive. This one is for...
But Exley allows you to send a bulk message also, right, to your leads?
Yeah, Exley allows you to send bulk messages, but then there are very restrictions on the number of messages, on which communities you want to do. Right now, just before coming here, I was able to send the same message to 12 communities in 1 second. Please join in, the workshop is there. And I'm very good at messaging. My previous job at LinkedIn was, at Great Learning was email marketing and communication marketing. So I write nice messages. People think that I'm writing personalized messages to them, but I don't.
So this
sorry,
WhatsApp
it
promo
allows
charges
you
you per message.
Kya?
WhatsApp promo charges you per message.
No charging. They are taking the money from ads. They are taking nothing from you. I'd say.
Oh, lovely. Because I used to use WA Sender. I haven't renewed it because I've been on a silent zone.
No. Sorry. Watch Promo takes a subscription fee though. It's $4.99 for a year. बहुत सस्ता है इसमें. I'm sending it in the group.
Yes. Thanks.
Acha, tell me how the workshop is. यही बता दो. How does it go? Do you like how much would you pay for a workshop like this? Did I add any benefit to this? यही बता दो मुझे please. ठीक है then. NP, if you have a question, please ask. Yeah, 2000. Oh my God, Anisha,
I have a question.
47 rupees. Thank you. Yeah, Anubhuti, ask.
Like there are a couple of people here. So is anyone using a WhatsApp CRM tool? Like, is there a way to manage this? There are a lot of queries. There's a lot of customer like back and forth sometimes. So, I mean, is there something where you can actually sort out your WhatsApp, because there's so many groups and like there's so much clutter, then finding something in WhatsApp has become kind of very difficult.
I'll show you something. Wait, I'll show you how I am like, WhatsApp is something I use. It's basically where all my communities are. But I'll tell you how many communities I'm active currently in this. All these batches. You see this from 1 to 44, there are 45 batches that are being run.
Wow.
Sanchari, you don't get exhausted. I got so exhausted. I went silent everywhere. And I also had like the same format of each batch and stuff like that.
Recently, I've started shifting to a method where I have, got a different phone so that I can mute things and do it. A lot of this is automated by the fact that these communities work on their own. मतलब मुझे यहाँ पे कुछ करना नहीं पड़ता है such. They are always answering each other's questions, and also most of these are on autopilot. The rest of the communities I use for organizing challenges and all. So see, they're mostly active. एक दूसरे को तारीफ कर रहे हैं. They're meeting in cities on their own and all. It's a very active community that way. So मुझे इतना करना नहीं पड़ता. There are 3 groups that I've kept, which is very, very detailed one I've kept for this community. But every morning I come and I give them some gyan or something कि आज Zen class चल रहा है, आज ये हो रहा है, आज this is happening, do join me and all. It goes on autopilot after a while. This is the average number of communities I interact with once in a week. Every 1 day of the week I keep for this only communities. Community is a big strength. I was telling you, the last part of this, it's not that only Soulflow has grown into a business or something. I actually used to be very good at journaling. This is something I planned my life. I lost my weight. This has been the whole story behind my success of everything. Then Niranjan only told me, why don't you start doing this in a more, give it to more women who need this. So I was into depression. I was into this really bad stage of anxiety and all, and journaling really helped. So then Niranjan said, isko sikhane lag jao. And slowly build on my community, jo hai. I started teaching them for free, and now the course is for 2,000. So next month I'm going to do it for 3,000. So aise badhta hai slowly. I wrote all your 30 lessons before 30. All of you who had given me lessons and tips, I had written them. Maybe why? Yeah, sure, ma'am. Rashmi ma'am, I'll help you with more formats also. You keep looking at the Instagram tips like this. Very easy.
Yeah, no, thank you. I mean, see, I know the one has to do all these things, but I just somehow I'm a little bit from a different generation. So my daughter is very active in all this, but then I feel like a bit shy or hesitant.
I'll tell you what exercise to do today. Okay, just go whatever book you are reading, right? Just put a picture of your book. I will tell you this, Rashmi ma'am, very honestly, you are underestimating what is your fandom about. We are huge fans of yours, at least my generation who has read your book and grown up. Hamari libraries mein the. You have a huge fandom. You are not reaching out to us, yaar. You can really reach out.
Yeah, I know. That's why I joined today. Ki bhai, ye sab sun ke thoda josh aayega. So I feel like, okay, I'm going to start and I will like submit my homework ki like हाँ मैंने 5-3 कर लिए इस हफ्ते to you.
Okay. Reading or kuch nahi. Just put an ask anything question that you tell me a genre. I will suggest a book to you. Just start this interaction game with this. People will really be like ye chalo ho raha hai and all. And you can definitely start a reader. Do you know about Gitika Sahgal? She has this write your own book in 5 days one. So there's a marketer called Insane Marketers. They do the marketing for Ankur Warikoo and for this person Gitika Sahgal, who's really grown in this field of writing a book and all. Let me show you her. Up to now,
Yeah, I've attended one of those. That is really not something I can do. So I have been doing these live workshops and things like that. I just want to automate it now, but I've been looking at various workshops online and I myself don't feel like going for these automated ones, you know, so I don't know how to create that format, which is.
but yours, that is exactly what I was saying. Yours will not go in the same category as hers. She is for the masses. You can start taking out small leadership teams and all this, and you can, take them to a more guided writing passage thing. For you, your forte could be just taking up small circles of 10, 15, like I do with my journaling.
Hey, वो सब चल रहा है. That is all going on. I have 3 workshops. I do 4 workshops. So वो सब चल रहा है. But I mean, I was just wondering how to. Anyways, I'll discuss with you separately. But great, thank you so much.
Yes,
it was
I
very
have the
nice. You were
same
very
issue as
energetic and very focused. Like you didn't tell anything which can't be implemented. So my score is very high, except for that social media use is not optimal at all. Like it's very. It can be much better. So I'll just start posting. I think that's.
And you'll have to do it on your own. A lot of you ask me, should I get a social media manager? No. Social media
No, yeah. It has to be us, yeah. ठीक है. All right, happy Onam and thank you for taking time out. Yeah. Where are you based? Are you in Delhi?
I'm in Delhi for now. In November, I'm shifting to Kerala. I'll help you with this, Rashmi. Actually, I have helped somebody with a book posting ka thing before. There was one of my client wanted to grow as it. I think I already have their content calendar. I can just forward that to you.
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone. Lovely to meet you all.
और बताओ अनुभूति, मुक्ता, सलोनी, Gangotri, how did you like it? Salad Ma, Anubhuti.
Hey, very nice session, Sanchari. I had to keep stepping out in between for a couple of things, but I enjoyed the quiz. It sort of gave a good check on, where I stand. There are a lot of places to implement. Pinterest was very interesting. I will definitely explore more on that. That was.
You not believe it, Gangotri. My entire Pinterest is salads. Entire Pinterest is kale salads, 30 ways to eat salads and do it. That is why I know that there is a big demand for out there. Let me show you all this woman who is she came to Niranjan's class as a student and usko Instagram chalana nahi aata. In 6 months, Niranjan taught her Instagram and all this. Now she earns like lakhs upon Pinterest. I'll just show you. She's been a whole success story and all. Only through Pinterest. Her social media mein she has like 2,000 followers and all this, but Pinterest mein she sells mandala art. Art. I'll show you. So that I have not been able to honestly take the complete of this. मैं कर नहीं पाई हूँ, but I am planning this year to full Instagram. Instead of Instagram, I'll focus on Pinterest. My followers are very less, but followers don't make any sense if you're not making money out of them. Never chase this followers ka thing on social media. They are not going to help you make any money. That's one tip that I've been like following for a while and it's really well. Sure, Mukta ma'am, I am done with this only. It's just if anybody wants to stay back, discuss and all, otherwise it's done.
Chari, I have one very big question. Because when I started, the first 6 months, it was brilliant. It was amazing. Even after that, I got referral business, only putting up some content worked. What happened is I got exhausted with the amount of on I had to be. Because workshop being on, like I'm talking to people in my workshops. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Online. Yeah.
Talk to people in the workshops, keep my communities alive. Even if I'm not actively there every day, I had to keep coming in beach mein. The amount of interactions got so much to me कि मैंने 1 साल में लिखा ही नहीं है कुछ on LinkedIn. Because like नहीं हो रहा है. So how do you deal with that energy? Because I am somebody who hates social media who teaches social media, which is very, very funny.
Tony, it's the same. I think you're the first person I've connected to on this matter. I have not been able to update my own LinkedIn profile for so long. I'm telling everybody, giving gyan and all. I myself cry and update on Instagram. My partner keeps telling me, nahi yaar, aaj story dal de, please dal de. I have started resenting social media since it's become my work. I completely get it.
Yeah, like I stopped writing for me, so now I'm not working. I'm just focusing on writing for myself, even if it's a little. So how are you dealing with that fatigue which comes with the kind of work we do? Because you're giving energy all the time, everywhere.
So I take, that's again my journaling thing. I have like clear days off when I just do it on me. Like this birthday ka thing, I didn't want to do anything birthday. I just spent writing on what are the 30 lessons I learned. I made a lot of posts. I did a lot of content creation. And I just show you one thing, 1 second. The social handle that I follow. I was telling
you. Sorry, while she comes back, same thing with me, right? So I've literally scripted down every single thing, and I pick up the phone and say, "Hello, I'm Mukta." So I'm just reading it off like a moron. I've made scripts for everything.
I don't need.
By now, I have the FAQ, right? I know what people are going to ask, and
I have a 85% conversion rate if the client is right. That's not the problem.
I just give them the PPT. Sab isme likha hai, and I have automated most of it. So this is how I follow. So mera every day it's defined what is the work I need to do. Monday is my shooting day. When I shoot my reels, I am doing all because Monday is slightly easier for me. I do all the postings of motivational posts and this. Tuesday I do the content scheduling and making. I put them on Canva content scheduler or dal deti hu drafts mein. Wednesday I am all about community messaging. Kya message jayega, kya hoga. All my messages are typed on Google Keep. So I just put it on WhatsApp promo and send. Thursday is declutter, when I clean my mails, everything, jo bhi pending pada hai, payments and all. Friday is when I am spending it for me. I write for myself.
But then there is also time to account for you delivering the workshops.
Saturday, Sunday, that's why I've not kept anything. Saturday, Sunday is my workshop delivery days.
So a lot of mine is one-on-one. So mera delivery only, like when I'm active and I'm like full on in the biz, it became so much that I was working nearly every day. So then I would just take a break. I was like, nahi ho raha hai mere se, main kisi se baat nahi karungi, because delivery happened basis client. My clients are 20 years, 30 years into working. I have to adjust to their availabilities.
You will have to. Mine are slightly people, homemakers, like students, so I can, go ahead and them. But then there's one thing I do that's more of a spiritual thing rather than anything. I go on a dopamine fast once a month, like switch
lovely.
phone, computer, everything. I don't talk, I don't listen to music, nothing. I just sit there and do, and that has really helped me keep my mental health and all.
Yeah, because I've just stopped working. I got so exhausted mentally. I was like, kuch nahi karungi main. Chalega.
Saloni, what you're saying, same happened with me. I took a 2-month break. And that is also like while I was not working, I was just experimenting with new things, like new products and all, what to launch. I got so exhausted. Then one day I decided, screw the business, screw the revenues. Like, I don't want to look at numbers. I don't want to do anything. My mental health and my mental peace is so much more important. So I totally understand and
constantly. 1 साल चला है, 1 साल. Like I keep doing work, छोटा मोटा छुटर-पुटर.
पहले burnout होते हो, फिर break लेते हो. You should take breaks regularly so that burnout doesn't happen.
So I've changed my way of working now. I work lesser. I don't chase the numbers as much as I used to.
Rather than keeping it like Sunday ko free hoongi, keep some time every day to do it. Otherwise, this burnout builds up very there. Most of the friends, my business is working on this only. People burning out because they can't take that 10 minutes off every day just to sit and relax and breathe. Every day, धक्का मार रहे हैं सब.
मैंने 9 घंटे से ज्यादा कोई दिन काम नहीं किया, वो तो रोज नहीं किया है. So I didn't get into consulting out of IIM. Everybody told me, why aren't you applying? I said, भाई मेरे को नहीं करना है 12-14 घंटे काम, कभी नहीं करना है. And I still did do it when the demand happened, but that can't be my way of life.
I don't know why we haven't. I'm stopping the record. Now we're chit